What's up, Aries Collective? Thank you for joining me for your zodiac reading. I am sitting at my dining area table, about to do your reading and fixing me some dinner, honey. I got some shrimp sauteing and some broccoli because I feel like I done had enough carbs for the day. So while I have that at a medium temperature, I'm gonna do y'all's reading and get on with some other Turquoise Majesty teams. I've been working on a new incense blend that has been pretty popular. I've been doing a lot of vendor events setting up, and my newest loose incense blend has been selling. So I am restocking on that. As you can see, it is white sage and copal. If you're not familiar with copal, it is a resin that is good for purification and manifestation work. And also rose petals, along with a sacral chakra essential oil blend. And yeah, the ingredients for these incense blends come to me intuitively, and by the time I put it all together and alchemize, the smell, Lord, it's everything. So when I finish your reading, I'm going to eat and finish with the blend and packaging them for the events that I have set up over the weekend. And yeah, but I'm at the finish line with these zodiac readings for the month, even though the month is almost over. But as you know, the readings are timeless. If it resonates, it does not matter when you resonate with the reading, because time is infinite. And I have literally run across readings that were recorded 2 or 3 years ago that resonated with whatever current situation I have going on to a T. So the timing does not matter. So we're going to get straight into your reading, Aries, into our reading. Because you know I'm an Aries sun sign. I think my Mars is in Aries too. I think I got like 3 Aries placements, but don't ask me what the third one is because right now it is not coming to mind. Just finished up the Taurus reading a few hours ago, and you guys may resonate with that energy, but it was a very motivating message about stepping out into your authenticity and being supported by your ancestors. So it was very I didn't mention this in that reading, but if you're a cross watcher, it could possibly benefit you. It was very significant, and it really resembled the message of the Aquarius reading. So we're definitely in a time where the veil is thin, and we are better able to connect and commune with our ancestors and spirit guides, and they are coming forth hard body to support us on our journey of walking in our purpose and helping us reclaim what the locust stole. So if you have not checked that reading out, check that out as well. A profound message came through in that reading. I think that was a Soulful Sundays. I'm not 100% sure at this point because I've recorded plenty of content since then. But yeah, we coming for everything due to us, and we got the power of our ancestors standing behind us. So we come as one, but we got 10,000 behind us. You know what I'm saying? Like, the power in the etheric realm that supports us is immeasurable, and we are to tap into that and take advantage of that and align with that so we can live our best life. You know, we talk about living our best life, but then we walk through our day-to-day complaining, moaning, and groaning. But those days are over, darling. We don't vibrate in that low vibration. We express how we feel, and then we are proactive about manifesting the desired outcome. So we're gonna tap in with the energy oracle cards, and then I have the secret language of color cards, because I felt really led to pull from the secret language of color cards to see what colors we're needed to work with, or what colors best represent our energy at this time. I also did an episode of co-creating years ago when I was in on vacation in Mexico about working with color therapy, and I used this deck. So if you haven't checked that out, you may want to check that out in the co-creating playlist. But Father God, Mother Earth, ancestors, and spirit guides, I come to you in this moment with a grateful heart, thankful for every individual under the sound of my voice being present to commune with me as we commune with you in this moment. We thank you for your love and your light, and I ask that you speak to me and through me, and that I may be a divine channel for bringing forth the best message for the highest good of the Aries collective. We thank you in advance, and so it is. So Spirit, what message do you have for the Aries collective at this time? If that was rest and rejuvenation, which would be right on point, because I've been sleeping like I'm pregnant or something. And I know that's far from the truth. I might be pregnant with possibility, but ain't no human in me. But it's this Pleiadian portal, yo. These downloads and this whole ascension energy. I've been sleeping like 2 or 3 times a day. Today is I'm gonna say the first day this week that I haven't taken a nap. But I know yesterday and then 2 days before that, like, I was knocking out. Like, somebody here gave me a sleeping pill, and I just was surrendering to it because I couldn't fight it. Spirit, what message do you have for the Aries collective? Just saw the sun. Happiest card in the deck. Double. Okay. We have at the top of the deck, deceit. I ain't even gonna focus on what's at the bottom right now. Represented by the number 25, which breaks down to a 7. And we know when we see those 7s, God has her hand all in the mix. There's a divine lesson, some divine mastery of some sort taking place. Whatever's going on is definitely a part of your divine journey. And so you have this man here who it looks like he has maybe like a box in his hand and some coins falling out. So I don't know if he's stealing or what, but he's not honest. And what is standing out to me is his energy. Like, he looks like a vampire. I did a personal reading for somebody a few weeks ago, and that was the first time since I've had this deck, and I've had it for years, that I noticed that he actually looks like a vampire. He looks like he's void of sunlight. He looks like he's a succubus. You know what I'm saying? Someone who drains your energy because that's the vibration that they operate on. And so you want to be mindful of those type of people in your life and around you, and just be more intentional about protecting your peace and paying attention to your discernment, because there is some deceitful energy in your midst. But one thing about this card that I know for sure is that it does not always mean that there's someone being deceitful around you, or that that is deceit in terms of somebody stealing from you or lying on you. It could be somebody got a crush on you and they not telling you. Or it could be somebody planning you a surprise party. You know what I'm saying? That's deceit, but it's for a positive purpose. You know, everything has its light and its dark meaning, and some just have more negative, more popular negative connotations than others. So we're gonna clarify this deceit and see what else we got going on, because whatever this deceit is, your connection with your crown chakra, the health of your crown chakra, the messages that you are receiving from the Most High are going to put you up on game. Your ancestors, your spirit guides are going to send you messages, be it through your dreams or signs and synchronicities. You're going to get those intuitive nudges from the spirit realm about whatever this deceit is that's going on with you. See, it's a whole nother deck I'm gonna need to go get for this. But it's represented by the number 41, which breaks down to a 5. That's change, sometimes conflict and chaos. So you definitely want to work with your crown chakra. You want to make sure that you're vibrating high enough, just our 1111, to tap into your spiritual gifts so that you can receive whatever messages and downloads are coming to you about this deceitful energy. You're going to be able to spot out one of these when you have balanced crown chakra, because that means you connected to the Most High. You connected to your team of light, your star family, the cosmos. And you got the number 27 walking away, represented by the number 9, closing out a cycle, walking away from what no longer serves you. And your whatever messages are coming to you through your crown chakra, it's letting you know what no longer serves you, what no longer makes you feel safe, comfortable, what may be being hidden from you. And whatever it is, when you receive it, don't resist it. You need to do like this woman here and walk away. Walk out of the gate that you're being led to walk out of. And unlike her, don't look back unless you're looking back to make sure that that damn gate is closed. Just our 1221. So you possibly have someone lurking, because he looked like he lurking. Or just doing something, you know what I'm saying, you're not aware of. But whatever it is, when it comes to your awareness, when you become conscious of it, you need to bust a move. And move forward with strength, and not necessarily outer strength or muscle, but courage and inner strength. You're going to have to handle this calmly, with the strength of a lion, knowing that you don't have a point to prove. You ain't got a dog in the fight, as they say. And we very much in a energy where, with everything that's going on in the cosmos, we're ascending in a way where a lot of us are coming out of hermit mode. We're running into people who, you know, we may not have seen in a long time, especially since we've been on our since we've had our awakening or started going through our awakening. And they're not used to this version of you. So they may be doing things to try to, as they say, pull your card and trick you out your spot and irritate you and trigger you. But you're having to have this strength. You're having to tap into that angel of strength energy in order to not allow them to pull you to the depths of hell and misery that they are in. Because people will see your light and won't, you may not have opened your mouth to say a word, and they will just see the way other people embrace you, or the calmness that you now have, the peace that you now have over you. They may be watching the decisions that you're making in your life, and they triggered. Like the post I made on the community board the other day, they triggered, they are, they bothered, they offended, and then they start projecting. They start projecting and making little smart ass comments. They get real sarcastic and disrespectful. And it's one thing I want to put emphasis on, y'all. don't risk your life, your freedom, your joy, your peace based on trying to make somebody respect you. Because at the end of the day, you can't. There are so many people in the grave and in jail because they didn't play about their respect. Like T.I. said, I don't know what you do for your respect, but I'm going to die for mine. I'm not. You can disrespect all you want to, because what's going to happen is you're going to get disrespect for one good time, and you're going to have to stay the fuck away from me. And I'm going to make sure to stay away from you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not jeopardizing my peace, my sanity, my freedom for somebody's respect, or because I need to show you and prove to you, you bet not disrespect me. No, I'm going to show you that the consequence of disrespecting me is no longer being able to be in my presence. Me no longer giving you any of my energy. And I ain't just talking, this shit is proven. This hasn't been a practice for me for a while now. And things like that are spiritual practices, because you're protecting your connection with the Most High. You're protecting your energy. You're protecting yourself. But instead of using your physical muscle or your gun or whatever the case, and sometimes stuff resort to that. I ain't knocking it. But if you could just take a moment to tap into your inner strength, pause, breathe, you can avoid making a long life mistake. You can save yourself all that rah-rah and high blood pressure, a black eye, busted lip, bail money, and walk away. And if the person in your space, they need to get their ass out and walk away. But whatever the case, you're needing to tap into your inner strength. So I'm definitely going to read the message of Angel of Strength. And at the bottom of the deck is the Temple Path, represented by the number 12, which breaks down to a 3, because 3s are all about alignment and creation. And you are creating a life that has your sacred journey. It's in the forefront. It's a priority now. You tapped in and tuned in, and you are aligning with the path that you are meant to be on. And so there are things and people that are going to come along and try to get you off that path. As you can see here, there's like a labyrinth or a winding path, a spiraling path right here before you get to these steps into this that lead up to this temple. And you got all of these light orbs, because that's your ancestors and spirit guides supporting you along the journey and leading you to the temple, your inner temple, your God-like energy, your God self, your higher self. And so your higher self no longer operates in the way and responds in the way that it used to. And I'm telling y'all, that's going to make some people mad. That's going to irritate their soul. But fuck them. Fuck them up against the wall. Like like Bernie Mac said, with crazy glue and mayonnaise on your lips. Fuck them. That's so nasty, y'all. The mere mention of the M word is disgusting to me. But I am going to read the message of Angel of Strength and the Temple Path. So I wanna reiterate, motherfuckers gonna push your buttons. They gonna try you. It's just kind of like the season we in. You know, it's getting hot. And people about to show their true colors now that you're showing yours. Now that you're stepping in your true divinity, you're showing your true light, you're stepping out as your authentic self. They're going to show you who they really are. Their shadow is going to be triggered. And you're needing to walk away, cool, calm, and collect. Head held high with dignity and pride. And middle fingers in the air. When they go low, you go high. And you know I'm that person that you go low. We can take this shit to the basement of hell, bitch. I don't knock people when they shadow show up. It is what it is. We all have light and dark. So if you should go there, don't be hard on yourself. Just take a moment to regroup Really consider what that came to teach you and keep moving on the path. Don't let that shit stop you. Don't let it deter you, because that is the thing that is meant to do. You know what I'm saying? They are hell bent on proving you ain't who you say you are. You know what I'm saying? You ain't about what you say you about. And I tell folks all the time, yo, don't let this sage and these crystals fool you, yo. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it fool you. It do help me to heal and keep me off your ass, but it's only so much. It's only so much it's gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? Keep trying it. But in order to even avoid all of that, giving a person to keep trying it, just get away from them. Do what you gotta do. Restraining orders, block calls. Like, if you gotta get the law involved, get them involved. Get the snitching before somebody end up with some stitches. Instead of snitches get stitches, snitch before they have to stitch, okay? I'm trying to help somebody. So, all this drama, honey. Angel of Strength is calling for you to have personal power and inner strength. This amazing angel brings the news that this is a time of increasing power for you. It's not the time to be passive or submissive, but to speak your truth and take action on your own behalf. You are capable of taking greater control and directing your own destiny, for the power that comes from within reaches out to the universe and beyond. Inner strength and unlimited resourcefulness flows through you at this time, helping you to create real results. Call upon this wonderful angel and on your own inner resourcefulness to bring you the focus and resolve to do what's necessary in order to make your dreams a reality. And in order to do that, you're going to have to avoid those distractions that are thrown in your way. Honor yourself and do what it is that makes you happy, regardless of how people feel about it, what they got to say about it, what monkey wrench they try to throw into your plans. You have to have that inner strength to honor what it is that you stand firm on and what you desire. Because whatever that is, it is a part of your journey, your walk on this temple path. Y'all, I feel like my food is burning. Hold on. I thought I was gonna make it through this, but I happened to get up, but it ain't burning. Just need to be tossed around a bit. Okay, so I also wanted to read the message of the temple path, because it's so important that we understand the journey that we on. It better helps us to prioritize it. So it says the temple path speaks to spiritual purpose and support. Receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. The winding path that you are on leads to a blessed temple and a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny your soul has had in mind for this lifetime. This card, upright, is here to tell you that what you're going through now is all a part of your soul's process. You are on your karmic path and heading in the right direction, and the choices you make now are important for your personal growth and life lessons, which means keep your eye on the prize. Don't let the deceit and the distractions deter you. Stand boldly in your faith and your beliefs and your desires, and know that this is your life purpose and path unfolding. This is a part of your personal growth and life lessons, and sometimes your life lesson is included in those situations where you decided to walk away, when you decided to not entertain the foolishness and show them what elevation looks like. Elevation looks like, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. I just don't fuck with you. I am the queen of, it's not that I don't like you, I just don't fuck with you. Or I have told people to their face, I don't like you, but I'm not going to disrespect you. And because I don't like you, I just don't fool with you. And if you love yourself, that should be okay. Don't worry about my like. Don't worry about how I feel about you. I'm just me, minding my business, doing my thing. So it says the lights around the temple represent the spirit world, your family members and friends, angels and guides, all the loving spirit helpers who long to assist you. Call upon them and be open to their wisdom and inspiration. This is a wonderful, life-expanding time. So keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways, and connecting with spirit and your higher self will have a wonderful influence on all that you experience. What's coming to mind for me is this spirit energy of the spider. And as you know, spiders are known for building webs. And the spider and the web, when you see that as a sign or synchronicity, it reminds you that all things are interconnected. And so those petty arguments and the bullshit, the people who try to waste your time, those relationships with people who ain't on the same level as you, they want something different than what you want. All the things that come to distract you or teach you a life lesson, all of that is working together. It's all intertwined into your own divine web, so to speak. So you want to keep that in mind as things are unfolding and revealing themselves from moment to moment. I was going to say day to day, but from moment to moment. If you have not checked out the, I think it was the Gemini reading that I did where I was talking about how I ran into somebody from my past and I was very tempted for a hot second to go there with her because she was triggering me. I was triggered a little bit, you know what I'm saying? There was some disrespect going on, some tackiness. But I had to catch myself because I had to honor who I know I am, what I stand on, you know what I'm saying? And so I feel like that's that same energy coming through in this reading. And these are just tests that we're going to ace no matter what. So Spirit, what message from the secret language or color do you have to clarify this message for the Aries collective at this time? Straight up. Red. Free yourself from pain. Now, when you have these occurrences and you got red in all up in this card with this man, when you have these occurrences where deceitfulness is shown to you, you have a choice in that moment. You may feel like they triggering you and you ain't got no choice but to pop off because you got to defend your honor. But you can free yourself from the pain that has been triggered within you and react differently. And you can react by walking away. This woman, she got on red and pink. Pink being very symbolic of self-love. And she got that red on. Standing rooted, because that's the color of the root chakra. Rooted and passionate about not going back and forth with these people and freeing yourself from the pain, represented by the number 2. 2s are very symbolic of relationship and balance because you want to keep your balance. You want to be centered and stand in your strength. Top of the deck, coral. Allow flow and synchronicity into your life, represented by the number 18, which means we have another 9. You closing out a cycle of not doing this, of not allowing flow and synchronicity in your life, not paying attention to the signs and synchronicities that are coming to you, and you're closing out a cycle of trying to be in control and not surrendering to how things are unfolding in your life and the messages that God is sending you, where God is sending you, or where you're being led, where you're being divinely led on your temple path. We surrendering all of that, getting into the flow, taking things as they come. When the waves are high, we adjusting. When the waves are low, we adjusting. We going with the flow. We taking it easy. And we're paying attention to the signs and synchronicities that are coming into our life. And that is attracting success with the color scarlet, represented by what we start with, what we was talking about in the beginning, the number 7. This is a divine lesson. This is all a part of your divine journey, like that web that I was talking about. But don't you get caught up in somebody else's web. You keep in mind the web that is being weaved for you, and be intentional about that moving forward and not distracted by the BS. All of these colors are so vibrant. These are the colors you needed to work with. Work with your root chakra. Work with the color coral, which is like a softer version of orange, derivative of orange. You can eat foods in these colors. You can focus on them when you meditate. You can work with crystals that are in these colors. This coral being significant to the sacral chakra, and the sacral chakra being very much one that is governs our creativity as well as our sexual energy and our ability to be intimate. So if you have like commitment issues, or it's only so vulnerable that you allow yourself to get with people because you don't trust people, you don't allow yourself to be intimate with people, you want to work on that as well, because that's a part of allowing flow and synchronicity into your life. So Aries, I hope this message found you well. I hope this message serves as due warning. Don't be paranoid about the situation. Practice and embody pronoia instead of paranoia. And with pronoia, you believe that all things are working for your good. With paranoia, you believe that people out to get you and things are working for your bad. And that's low vibrational. Everything is working for your good. You are prepared and have the capacity and the strength to get through whatever is coming your way, and it is leading you to a more peaceful time in your life, and it is attracting success. So if you are needing a personal reading, feel free to hit me up via my website is still up, so you can book on my website, or you can hit me up at turquoisemajesty@gmail.com, as I am transitioning from the website to a more temporary option until I get it updated. But both options are available currently. And if you're local, check me out at some of these events. Come by. I'd love to shake hands and hug and rub elbows and all that good stuff. I promise I won't be like this person right here, this low vibrational entity. But with that being said, y'all, until next time, peace.